Hello everybody, this is Shirley Henderson from sharework.com, and today's episode of Share's podcast, it is could we prevent the worst depression on record during COVID-19 pandemic by Shirley Henderson, featuring Ray Dalio. Hi friends, I feel optimistic to say that based on the existing data from the pandemic of 1918, we can fight back this coronavirus pandemic in 2020 together. We need the support of the entire planet. This morning I was reading Ray Dalio's tweet feed, and he said that will be a defining moment because we will then see if we can do it with mutual consideration and sacrifice, or if we can't and we'll fight instead. If we can do it together, smartly, with consideration, it will be great. If we can't, it will be terrible. Okay, so, and then he has a brief clip. I find impressive correlations with the Spanish flu from 1918 and the coronavirus pandemic of 2020, in correlation also with the Great Depression of 1929 and the now depression of 2020. And this is what we need to talk about. What is the difference? This right here, the use of the mask. Our advantage is data. We know what happened in 1918 on that pandemic, and they made a huge mistake. They wore the mask, yes, for an extended period of time. We're calling 3 months, and then things went down, the cases, and everybody was like, we don't want to wear the mask anymore, this is against our rights, and everybody was angry. And okay, the government said okay, and everybody went outside together to celebrate, and they took their mask at the same time, and guess what? They had a second wave of the Spanish flu, and more people died. It was devastating, and the economy, it was devastating for the economy. So what we learned here, we should not take our mask off for an extended period of time until we passed even the second wave. Okay? 100 years later, and we're having the same problem. People don't want to wear the mask when we're dealing with a huge pandemic. As we can see here in the picture, they got excited because the numbers went down. They took their mask again, and they have the second wave. It was worse, and now they have to start all over again, the wearing of the mask, another 3 months or more. We don't want to go through that. Now let's apply what happened in China. They did a wonderful, I celebrate how they deal with this COVID-19. They have a quarantine of 73 days using the mask during the quarantine, the lockdown, and after. Right now they're using the mask, and this is how they're going to recover from the economy. Did we learn something? Yes. And we still have time in America and Latin America to fight this the projected devastation of the economy, because the Chinese government, by taking those measurements of using the mask and the lockdown, they reduce the amount of damage with the virus 90%. So we can still do that here. And look at the economy. This is the projected economy. The small group is United States and Europe, and the tall chart, it's China. They were going to be fine. Not as optimal, but not as devastated as America it is projected in Europe. How so? How we're going to fix this? Just wear the mask. Don't take it off. Social distancing. Stay home as much as we can on the lockdown.